Welcome to the special episode of Reinventor Talks. This is the Unknown Warrior series. This is a series of different videos and different episodes. In this series, national and international teams will join us in our talk show. And in first episode, the team from Bhutan will join us. The name of this team is Bhutan Tech Force, and this team created the COVID-19 robot for this COVID pandemic. And before connecting with them, I would like to introduce their achievements. These are the achievements of this team. This team participated in first Global Challenge 2018 in Mexico, World Robo Games 2019 Thailand, and Yantra International Robotics Competition 2019-20 Nepal. These are the achievements of this team. Now we are connected with Eugen. Eugen is the founder and captain of this team. So Eugen, introduce yourself with our audience.
Sure. First of all, myself, I'm Reinventor, and I'm 20 years old, and I'm studying in 12th grade in Belkil School in the capital city of our country called Thimphu. And 2 years back, I started a team called Bhutan Tech Force, and slowly it changed into a club. Now it's called as Bhutan Tech Force Club. And if I now go through about my club, it's been 2 years now, not exactly 2 years, around 1 month, 1 year, 6 months, something. But at the beginning, I was the only founding member, and I started the team. And so as soon as I started the club, after 2 months, few members joined me to handle this club. And for now, currently we have 7 active members, and we in this club we usually do some robotic clubs for our juniors, and robotic trainings and hands-on practice for our juniors, and we go for the international event to represent our country. So till now we have represented around our country in 4 international competitions. First Global Challenge was our biggest achievement to reach there. It is one of the great event around the world. And we recently took part in Nepal, where there's a robot international robo war, so we took part there. And basically our team is the first robotic team in the whole country. We are the only team that does robotics stuff. So now we are looking forward to do lot of contribution in the in technology field in our country, and we are working very hard for this.
So how is the COVID situation in Bhutan right now?
I think it's it's not really bad, but there's still some cases coming out, but not exactly community transmissions is there, but all the diseases are imported from other country. We have some Bhutanese students and studying abroad, and some Bhutanese citizen working in other countries, and due to COVID situation in their country, they have to come back to our country. While coming back, some of them have COVID, they have coronavirus, and all of them are in isolation room. And our government did lot of amazing things to handle such things. And government is still working hard, and there is no date till now. And I think there is around 245 cases, and from there around 112 something has been recovered, and still 45 or something is active.
So the first question, how you got the inspiration to build the COVID-19 robot?
Once the corona virus first case came started to come in our country, and then all the Bhutanese they started to contribute to our country to stay away from this virus. And we as a citizen of Bhutan, we also really wanted to do something. And there is only one thing that we can help by doing what we do like every day, which is robotics. And yeah, we started like searching how we can like doing research how we can help our government to like fight against corona. And after like doing some 1 to 2 weeks research, and then like I came with this idea to like make a robot that can deliver food and other necessary things for the patient who is in isolation ward. And after that, like I call up for a meeting with my team, and then all of us have decided to work on this project. And we went to our sponsors to do some funding, and they also agreed with us, and they started doing funding to us. And like after a week, we decided to make a robot, and we have completed and did our like demonstration to our king with like, and they visited our like working place. And after that government has like given us more fund to do the real implementation. But currently our situation is not that worse. That's why like governments are like keeping our robot for a second plan. If they like increases community transmissions and case increases, they are going to use our robot. For now, we are like we have stopped doing, but our like moral is ready.
So the next question is, what type of material you use for the robot?
Basically, we have designed like 3 robots. First for demonstration, and second for like final prototype, and then we went to like final. First and second prototype was made by like plywood, and we use 2 DC motor, 2 planetary motor, and second for this final second prototype we have used e-bike motor, so that it can like carry lots of many loads. And there is a controller we use Arduino, Raspberry Pi. And for the driving system, we have used a direct radio controller with the Sabertooth 32 amp, I think, 32 amp. And there is some other features like automatic hand sanitizer, and there's an camera on board, so that we can interact with the patient. And there is also some like audio system, so that we can give like advice to a patient that how they have to stay, and to check to give a daily advice from like doctor to like patient.
I have also seen the tray of your robot. So it is manual or automatic?
Like the front door is like automatic. We have like ultrasonic sensor. Once like patient wave their hand around this sensor, they open automatically. And the back one is like manually controlled from like controller.
When you participated in international event Nepal, at that time your team created robot using scratch material. So it is an inspiration for all other robotics team. So you want to share some information about this?
Like building robots is like my passion from my my starting life. Like I started working on robotics like almost for like now it's been 15 years I working. But in our country, like it's really hard to get such robotic stuffs here, because it's our import is very low. So like it is very hard to get some such parts. So we don't really have any options to build robot. So most of the time we go to like a scrap area where like we go to scrap dealer, so that they can, if there's like good motors which we can use, so like they directly call us that there is some motor, if you want you can take it. But and like we go there and we check it. But like most of our robots were built from scrap, and our first combat robot, not only our whole country's first combat robot was totally built from scrap. Like we just spent around 10,000 in it, and 10,000 is like round up. If we go in accurate, it's like around 8,500 something. Like we built it, the first combat robot, by like all total scrap, and now like we are slowly like developing. At the beginning, our club doesn't have like proper fund. Like it's all from our pocket, and it's really hard for us to build like expensive robot just to win. But our motive is not just to win, but like it's about like taking part, collaborating with others, and like gaining lots of experience, and like we can share this our experience to our younger generation so that they can improve like their talent and their skills in it. And yeah, like we usually build all our robot from scrap, but like now we are trying to get like some parts from India and China so that we can develop our bot, and yeah, we can give more like we can go for more advanced, so that like it will be helpful to not only us but to all of others like robotic enthusiasts.
So the next question is, your COVID-19 robot is deployed in hospital, or it is still with your team?
Like we have only 3 isolation ward hole in our country, and yeah, in it like at the max there is only like 5 to 6 patient, and then government's thinking that all the patients are just now like they are all active. It's just that they have virus, but all their like body is like in the normal situation, so that they're saying that it's not very really important just now to use there. But if like the case increases and the like patients are like more severe, they are planning to use our robots.
So we are robotics team, so I think that we should create different type of robots for different disaster management. What do you think on this?
Yeah, I think like collaborating like with your team would be like for really advantage for us, so that like not only us, like we will get a lot of experience, and like not only experience, we will get to share our ideas, and even like we can help each other to like in help about like materials and other like components for our robot. So yeah, if it is like collaborating with your team would be a really advantage and grateful for us. It will be even honor for us to like work with such a high team.
Because in this series Unknown Warriors, many teams are coming which build many type of robots for COVID-19, and there are also humanoid robots and many different type of robots also. So one guy is there who he built one disaster management robot, so we'll also talk with him.
Sure.
What type of feature are there in your COVID-19 robot?
Like it's basically a simple robot, but it does there is around like 5 to 6 features. First of all is like automatic hand sanitizer, and the second one is like the automatic drawer in front, and the third one is like we can do live conference, like live talk with the like patient, and yeah, we can also, there is like audio system so that it can talk. So that's all.
So you were participating in different international events. So if there is any team, so what would you like to suggest them?
Yeah, it's like if I go for the first global challenge, like it is really really a big event. It's very big event, and we got a lot of experience from there. The first global challenge was held in Mexico City in 2018, and we took part. It was our Bhutan's first time participating in a first event. There is a lot of other first event, but like first global challenge is especially for the country. From one country, they will each team will come to compete there, and We went there just to like participate and gain like experience. But after reaching there, I was like our result was unexpected. Like we almost reached into like we have almost reached into like quarterfinal, and from there is almost 192 countries, and we have climbed around in top 15 or top 17 something. But it is like really a great experience, and we got a lot of got a lot of chance to interact with a lot of robotic interested person all over the globe lah. And the Thailand, and if anyone wants to join the first global challenge, I think there is like Team India from like first global India. They're like we are still in keep in touch. There is a Facebook page, so like everyone can contact there and participate from there. And if the Thailand one event was about like World Robo Game, and there is like around 11 to 12 country from Southwest Asian, and like it is also a great event lah. We have got a lot of experience, and that event was like about like robo game lah. There is a lot of event robot playing game, but we took part in rugby robot, like American football robot. So basically there we have to play rugby with the 4 robot, and like the experience in all was really amazing. And we took part in like also in Nepal for 2 times. We went last year, and we went in the beginning of this year. And there like around there will be coming like around 4 to 5 countries, but like the Nepali teams, where there is a lot of Nepali teams. So yeah, we can like we got a lot of experience, but like there like most of the time we face some traveling issue, like because like we have to carry a lot of heavy robots out there, and yeah, and the like car like the aeroplanes like from airport, it's really hard to transport. But like it is really a great event. Like we have received almost like every year there will be like 2 to 3 Indian team there like participating, like Blackbird, Team Xenon. They are like very great team lah. We got a lot of experience from them. We got a lot of advice. So like every year we are trying to improve from learning them. Like we are still in contact in like some social media. Like they give our advice. Like we always ask from them for suggestion about how to build, what kind of parts we should we use. And yeah, we especially basically like all the events were really grateful. But like while like going an international event is really expensive. We have to book like flying ticket. We have to book hotels. Like it's really expensive, but like we just need is like our motive to start. We usually we don't have any like while we are starting we don't have any like budget for our like traveling expenses and all of this. Like we started building robot, and thankfully some like news reporter like covered our news, and then sponsors started to pop up, and then they started to give us some fun to do like to cover up the expenses of traveling and other living expenses. So yeah, just like we started with nothing, and now we think we did something, like not something we did, like we are really like we're really appreciating to ourselves. So we did a lot of things while we don't really have any like elder like mentor or something, but recently slowly like the like some like interested people started to come and give us advice. They help us to find some fun. They started like giving us advice on how to build. And yeah, now I think we have made a lot of network, and like we have made a tiny community, so that a community where we like discuss. And yeah, I think now everything is going well. And I suggest if anyone is thinking to plan some robotic teams or robotic club, don't think about some others like how my club will run, how the fund will I will get. Just like start doing, and like all will come slowly, like gradually come, how like to develop your club or your team.
Okay, sir. And what other type of problems you face in international events?
Basically, it's like basically we face a language problem first of all. Like while going international, like they don't the others don't know like much English, and like we are facing a little problem. And the second will be the most the fun, like budget. It's like we have 7 team, and after calculating all like expensive, like it goes around 3 to 5 lakhs. So, and then we have to eat. Like while we are traveling, like all of us, like we don't really get any TAD or something like for our personal use. Like what we get are all for team. So what we get, we will use everything in our robot to just improve them. And the third problem would be I think our robot materials. We don't really get any like special part for robot. We just have to search in like Scrapper, or like we just use what we have, and we goes like, and we don't really have any problem, but just these three will be the common problem for us.
So the last question is, so any positive message for all robotics and different robotics teams?
Yeah, so like positive message, I'll say, like as I said earlier, like just don't wait for don't stay in your comfort zone. Like try to come out for your discomfort zone, and like do what you feel right, and don't give a second thought or something. Like just go for what you think, and like everything will slowly come. You just need is like your determinations, your hard work, your passion towards robotics. Just focus in robotics, like do whatever you like, and like focus, and like slowly everything, like gradually the like fundings and all will slowly come. You need is like your passion towards robotics should be like strong, your determination should be strong, and like you have to focus like what we like. And yeah, as me, I like robotics, and I focus everything, like even not my studies, like I skip a lot of like my classes for robotics. And yeah, but I'm not saying you have to skip your class for robotics. I'm just sharing my idea, like my experience. Like I have skipped, and I've missed a lot of classes for such robotics. And yeah, so we have to be like, there should be a hope, like I can do it. So like if you have this hope, like nothing, I think impossible will be it's just a word, not impossible will not be in reality. If you have like determination and hope on you, I think it will be like everything will be possible. So yeah, don't think too much, just go for it and do it what you can do it, and do your best. Everything will be all right, and like yeah, you'll startly you will grow. Thank you.
In Reinventor Talk, we also talk about the failures. Would you like to share some failures?
Failure, yeah. Like we got a lot of failures. Like we faced a lot of failures, but like our first robot was like not. It was completely built out here, and like in last day, like before we departure from from our country, like our robot like it was totally damaged because we did something mistake on like something in our robot, and like it all burnt. Like we don't really have any robot or working robot. We just took the frame and went to Nepal. And after reaching there, like there is only 2 days left for the competition, and we started to collect parts from Nepali team, and like we brought some like parts from Nepal, and like we started building in 2 days. Like we didn't even sleep. Like we all are working just to complete this board, and like yeah, finally it just like we made that can like that work, that can like just work, not really not really a good, but I think like we did like our best. And in my life, I've as a me, like I fail a lot. Like I'm not really like I'm not really a good not really good in like studies and all, but like I love studying, but I'm not really good. That I'm not that good. Like I failed a lot of time in like classes, like, and now finally I'm in like 12th, and yeah. And failure is just, I think failure is just just a word. So we don't really have to give a damn on such failures. Like everyone fails, but we have to like succeed. We will succeed one day if we have hope in ourselves. And yeah, from my side, don't give a damn to failure. Failure is just a part of success. Like we need while we are going towards success, we have to fail on the road, like on the way. So yeah, we'll fail a lot, but like don't give a damn to fail. Just think that it's just my mistake, so I'll learn from them and I will start doing again.
Thanks Eugene. It was a great discussion with you. You spent a valuable time with us, and your team is real warrior. We salute you.
Thank you so much. Thank you from myself, and yeah, thank you for having for me in your like talk show. It was like pleasure for me, to honor, not only me, even to my team. It's really honor to be in your talk show. So yeah, thank you so much.
We will be back soon with our another video. Stay tuned on Only One Reinventor Talk.